Pastor John Amanchukwu was handcuffed and escorted out of the school boardroom for refusing to leave. According to Amanchukwu, the Wake County School Board is in violation of HB 49, the Parents' Bill of Rights. This bill provides parental rights relating to a minor child's education, upbringing, and health care. It also establishes requirements for school districts, healthcare practitioners, and hospitals, along with specified penalties for non-compliance.
My name is John Amanchukwu, and the last name means I know God, and I'm glad to say that I do. I'm also the founder of iknowgod.us. This board is in violation of HB 49. Matter of fact, you all are criminals right now. You're criminals because you are not adhering to state law. What gives you the authority and the right to break state law? The Parental Bill of Rights was passed last May, went into effect on January 1. And there are several books that are quite damaging to children that are still in several schools in this district. Books like Born Ready, the true story of a boy named Penelope. Calvin, I Am Jazz, It Feels Good to Be Yourself, When Aiden Became a Brother. Worm Loves Worm, Call Me Max. Introducing Teddy, Jack Not Jackie. My Princess Boy, Sparkle Boy, 10,000 Dresses. Morris Micklewhite and the Tangerine Dress. Julian is a Mermaid. Julian at the Wedding. My Princess Boy. All of these different books are still in your libraries. You're violating the law. And what gives you the authority to do so? What gives you the right and the gumption to think that you can break the law and no one do anything about it? Consider the young girl that came 2 weeks ago, Lorena Benson. She stood here at the age of 15 and told you that she was forced to read a pornographic book. She's traumatized by it. Her parents pulled her out of the school system. Who has done anything to make sure we bring that young girl justice? Where is her justice? Where is it, Lynn? You like to talk about politics. You have a lot to say about Democrat policies and Republican policies. You love to be very political. Where is the justice for that 15-year-old young girl? Came to this country nearly 3 years ago. Where is her justice? We want justice for the trans students who have a mental illness, but we give no justice to children across the board. You want to know why you all don't give justice to everyone? Because you lie about diversity, equity, and inclusion. DEI is the ultimate black face. You say it's about Negroes and black people, but it's really about pushing a trans agenda. And guess what? Since you like to break laws, since you won't give Lorena Benson justice, when this clock hits 3 minutes, I'm not going anywhere.
All right. Our next speaker is Miss Natalie Liu.
Justice for Lorena Benson.
The next speaker is Miss Natalie Liu.
Justice for Lorena Benson.
And once again,
Justice for Lorena Benson.
This is a public meeting, and disruption of the meeting is against North Carolina General Statutes.
Justice for Lorena
Therefore,
Benson.
the meeting will be cleared. We would ask the rest of you to please follow.
Justice for Lorena Benson. Say her name. Say her name.
No, we haven't reached it yet.
Say her name. Justice for Lorena Benson. I can't, sir. I can't. Justice for Lorena Benson. Justice for Lorena Benson. You need to go arrest them. Arrest Every last one of those people who are keeping the pornographic books and the gender confusion books in the school system. Justice for Lorena
We will
Benson.
stand in recess until the room is clear.
Justice for
Thank
Lorena
you.
Benson. Justice for Lorena Benson. Justice for the kids who still have gender confusion books in the school system. They're breaking the law.
Sir, you have to go.
You all are breaking the law.
Sir, you need to
The
go.
officer is talking to the wrong person.
I understand.
He should be talking to y'all.
But you need to go.
The officer is talking to the wrong person.
Mr. Amanchukwu,
Sir,
at this point, I
sir,
must instruct
sir,
you to leave.
Sir.
Thank you. You
You're
have been
breaking the law.
instructed by the presiding
You are breaking
officer.
the law.
I am following
You are
North
breaking the
Carolina
law.
General Statute
You are
as
breaking
written.
the law.
You are also, you are breaking the
No,
law.
You are breaking the law.
You are breaking
You're
the
breaking the law.
You should be
No, sir, I
removed.
can't.
I'm in the 10th grade and I'm 15 years old. For 11 of those years, I lived in the Dominican Republic. 3 months ago, my family and I moved to North Carolina and have me enrolled in the highly rated Athens Drive Magnet High School. I was very excited for this opportunity. Until last Friday, that is, on Friday the 13th, my English honors class, my teacher assigned the class to read a story independently and then come together into groups and discuss the story and answer some questions. There was a part in this story that made me feel very uncomfortable, and I looked around and saw the same expression on other students' faces. We all had just read the following. It was not the summer you fell in love with your cousin Doozy, because that happened just a few summers before, when you both wiggled into the tiny space behind Grandma's garage, and you tried to fit what you both called his banana into what you both called your tomato, but neither of you was sure which was the right hole. Even after reading again, it makes me feel very uncomfortable. This graphic, ancestral sexual language should not be taught in any class, much less an honors English class. That day I came back home from school. As per usual, I told my parents about my day and the things I did. I showed them what I was taught in my English class, and they were as outraged as I was. This incident got me thinking. In my Healthful Living Honors class, I am being taught about brain functions and development. I was taught that the teenage brains, like mine, are not fully developed yet, and that we must be careful about what we engage during these years. Based on this logic, I am a teenager, my brain is not fully developed, and I should not have graphic, ancestral, sexual content taught to me in my classes. I am deeply bothered and deeply disappointed. I have decided to leave Athens Drive High School because I should not have to deal with pornographic, ancestral, sexual content taught to me in my classes. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Benson.
I would like to say thank you for having the courage to do this. I don't know if you'll ever see this, but if you do one day, I just want to say thank you for doing that. And thanks to your parents, because they didn't have to let you do that. They could have said no, but whether it was a collaboration of you three or whatever, doesn't matter. That's your family thing. But thank you for sharing her with us so we can see what's going on. As a father, that's a no. I've done this taping multiple times trying to see how I can say it the right way without becoming offended by what I just heard, and looking at this on a psychological level as opposed to an emotional one. But boy, that hit me emotionally, because I've gone through something similar to that. It wasn't a book, but I've gone through similar. That was a rough one for me. So to see we got perverts like this writing books and getting them into the hands of the children like this, I don't care what child is out there. I don't care. No child should be reading anything like that. especially one that was brought up on her imagination. Do you see how she talks, how she reads, how she writes? She imagined all this. Wow, that was tough. So I'm not asking for the umpteenth time. I'm telling. I'm a father before I'm anything else. And we don't allow our children to listen or read to stuff like that. I don't allow that. Anything of it. Because I know what it does to the teenage mind. I was one before. And here it is. Going on in the schools. That's rough. So I don't really care how you feel about it. You can feel whichever way you want to feel about it. It is a no. And thank you to Oklahoma for removing that teacher that did something similar to this. And to the parents of this young woman, you raised a beautiful young lady. And thank you for sharing her with us for this moment so we can all connect as parents, as a father and a mother. Thank you. I know how precious she is to you. So, thank you.